they knew. Oh, it's a taser. They didn't even. Before they even put me in cuffs, he's like, oh, it's a taser.
No. So
Yes, I have it on camera, man. I'm just gonna go to jail today, man. I'm just gonna go. I'm kidding. I'm not going to jail. But you know what? But you're supposed to protect our rights. You're supposed to protect our rights.
It's illegal. You're going to solicit a trespass. That is soliciting a trespass. You get that, right? Do we look uneducated?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you let me speak?
No, because you're full of.
Welcome back to CT3, where we highlight 3 clips and I'll recap with a few educational pointers to ensure your rights aren't violated on your next encounter with a cop. If you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you won't miss the next episode. Also, the link to these awesome channels are in the description. So if you're looking for updates or just want to show them love, don't hesitate to check out their channels. Go ahead and gently smash that like button so this video will spread and help put an end to police misconduct, and also helps educate the uneducated. Let's get right into it.
What's up, guys? Riverside County Accountability are here in the city of Moreno Valley doing our First Amendment audit right here. Gonna see if they respect my freedom to report from public. So let's see how this goes. Hell yeah, here it is.
Filming. What are you filming?
Everything?
Just
Everything?
what's it for?
I can't disclose that right now.
Huh?
I can't disclose that right now?
Can't disclose it?
Yeah.
Is it business related for this, or is it something personal?
It's something personal.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's good as shit, man. Are you recording me? Sir? Are you recording me?
Yes, I'm recording it. Yeah, I don't think it heard me. This guy's just staring at me. I guess it's me, the reflection right there. Look at these guys. It's a taser. It's not a gun.
Whoa, why you got a taser on you like that?
What do you mean I'm allowed to carry a taser?
Oh wait, put your hands up in the air, bro.
Hold on, I don't want this to fall. It's gonna fall, man.
Okay, put your
What's
hands
up?
in the air. Take
I
that
already
backpack
told
off.
him it's a taser.
Take that backpack off.
Why would I take the backpack off?
Take the backpack off.
Why do I need to take the
Because
backpack
I'm
off?
telling you to take the
Morales, I
backpack
got
off.
the commands, brother. Just move to your left. Keep your hands up. Turn around. No. Walk backwards. Hands on your head.
Why are you detaining me? There's no need for you to detain me. Oh, ridiculous, man. I don't consent to any treatment.
Information of parole?
Why are you taking my camera?
What's that?
Yeah, you go there taking my stuff. Don't touch my stuff.
Okay.
Look, you gotta let it fall. What I need to do. Yeah, but I haven't done anything wrong. Suspicion of felony or misdemeanor? Okay, but a lot more. I understand. I know I understand. Yeah, I know I understand, but I don't need to identify. There's no way you guys feel like
Hey, Bears, I'm gonna move your car right here.
law.
Alright, thank you. Move your sexy. Sexy. So.
What's your name, man? Do you have any kind of form of identification or anything like that?
Sounds good. I had to leave breakfast.
I wanted to go to Carl's, and then, hey, guy with the gun, I'm like,
Yeah, I'll be right in a second.
Let me get your business card, man. Sure. And yours as well. Because you're the one that pulled the gun out of me.
yeah, that's fine.
So let me get your business card, man.
He's gonna give you an incident number that's gonna have the incident number attached to his badge number. Okay? So if you have any questions on it, that incident number has all numbers attached to it.
Alright, so I'm
And
gonna.
if you give my ID, it's 5874.
So I'm gonna treat this just like as if like a traffic stop. Like we pull over a car, like we think it has like no license plates on it, then we find a license plate when we execute. So you got detained because residents or the business shop over here called. I thought you had a gun on you. So we come on over here, we detain you, make sure it's good to go. Like you said, what crime are you committing?
Exactly.
Right?
I didn't need to identify.
Huh?
You kept on asking for my ID, but I don't need to identify.
I asked you, right? Can I not just ask every citizen for their ID?
Yeah, you can ask, but you kept on going, and you said that I have to.
Well,
because I'm being detained, man.
I told you that you were being detained, and then I said you were smart, and I said, "What are you being detained? When can officers detain you?" And then you said you didn't.
I said
you
it's
didn't
suspicion of misdemeanor or felony.
And
you
I
said
said,
it's a misdemeanor. No,
first,
it's not.
No,
it's neither.
Stop. I said at first we detained you because we thought you had a weapon on you, and carrying a open carry, right, would be considered a what or what type of a crime?
A felony, right?
No, misdemeanor.
Okay.
So that's why I told you misdemeanor.
Okay, well,
And
I mean, I
now-
know that I'm not carrying a
So
gun.
now you're arguing with me.
You know that. We don't.
I don't
know
need
that.
to.
Yeah, now you're arguing with me, and I'm telling you that now I've determined that there is no crime, so I don't have to ID you, I don't have to run you. The only thing I ask you if you were on probation or you legally have to tell me that?
No.
Yes, you do. You have to tell me
If I'm
you're
on probation or parole,
you
but
do,
I don't.
Exactly. So when I say if you're on probation or parole, you legally have to tell me yes or no. So you told me no, correct. So now I'm going to give you my name and ID number, and I'm saying you're free to go. You don't have to provide me your name. You don't have to do me anything like that because you haven't done anything illegal. But we come and make sure you don't have a gun on you. We're going to go talk to the people that called the police on you because now by them calling gives us a legal authority to come over here and investigate. So you match the description of the suspect that they called about. You make sure you don't have a weapon. It's not a gun, like you said. What law have you broken for carrying a taser on you?
There was no need for you guys to
What
detain
law have
me.
you broken?
I haven't broken any.
Exactly.
I know I haven't.
Exactly. So
But,
yes.
So there was no need for you guys to even put me in cuffs.
You long enough to
No.
determine that you did not.
You guys can just they knew. Oh, it's a taser.
No.
They didn't even
No.
before they even put me in cuffs. He's like, oh, it's a taser.
No. So we
Yes,
we come.
I have it on camera, man.
We can come out here, and as soon as we detain you, we confirm that. and
We're
that's
done. That's why we detained you. So we're done. If you want his information, it's on.
What's your badge number?
3337.
it. 214 was by 1060. $160. All right. Ramirez 4893. That's the file number for the incident I came out to. You have any questions?
No, you're
Okay, we're
dismissed.
good. Thank you.
I'm dismissed.
You're dismissed.
All right.
This guy's the supervisor right here. This guy's the right here, Acosta, piece of shit. This is how you train your officers? They learned it from you, huh? Make sure you put on your seatbelt.
So I don't run you over.
You're not gonna run me over.
Get away from my car. So
I don't need to get away from your car.
Get away from my
I don't need to get away from your car. You can keep going. You can keep going. You can turn your wheel to the left. You can turn your wheel to the left and go. I'm not impeding you.
You're gonna get hurt.
Kick rocks.
Watch your foot.
Kick rocks.
Watch your foot.
Kick rocks.
Watch your foot.
Kick
Watch
rocks.
your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. See ya.
All right, folks, let's break this down. These cops showed up simply because someone was filming in public, and let's be clear, that is completely legal. Filming from a public space is your First Amendment right, no matter what they say. When they arrived, they saw the cameraman had a taser, and things quickly escalated. These cops clearly overstepped their authority. Carrying a taser or filming from a public space is not a crime, and they have no right to act like it is. If officers start detaining you without cause, always ask, what law am I breaking? They're hoping you don't know your rights, but you have to stand firm. Don't let them twist the situation. Your camera is your shield, and your knowledge is your power. The cops might try to bluff their way into getting what they want, but you're not obligated to play along. Remember, they work for the public, and you have every right to push back when they overstep. So keep filming, keep asking questions, and don't let anyone intimidate you into giving up your rights. The law is on your side. Stand tall, stay sharp, and make sure they know you're not backing down. Keep holding them accountable every step of the way. Let's continue.
Why not? Do you have any paperwork on that?
Yeah.
Is it a judge's order?
It's an ARS state code.
What's the ARS?
We'll find out. Yeah, stop recording.
I'm getting the paperwork right now.
Your first warning.
What's the judge's name?
ARS says if you want, we can call it.
You can call PD and have removed up to you.
The presiding judge. Who's the judge? Judges, judges have no authority to kick people out if they're work. Bro, why you got to be rude about it? We are leaving, but just listen to us for a second.
No, I don't need to listen to you. You need to leave. You need to listen to me.
You're rude. You're rude.
Okay.
You're rude. Oh, look, there's a cop here. Good. Hi. Hi. Can we speak to you for a second? We're working. Look, hold on. Don't listen to this guy. Listen.
You can't record.
We're working on a news story. We have the right to be here. We're in the common areas. All right.
And I'll give you the order. I can explain it to you.
All right, here you go.
Do you have, is that they gave to you?
I don't understand. These guys' attitude is bad, though. They shouldn't talk to the public like that, especially if we're doing work here.
All right.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, my name is Officer Cohen, badge number 629. Okay. I understand. Who are you with? Are you with a news agency? No. Are you with like a news agency? Do you have credentials, or are you just independent?
We're independent, but yes, we're big, bro. So we're just.
I don't.
Well,
I'm just
it
asking
matters.
you.
It matters because, this is not just any camera. We have thousands of people that are watching, and as a police officer, you're supposed to protect our right to video record in a public area. The judge has no authority to come up with any laws
over the court. Did they give you the court? Did they give you the judge's orders?
That's why we have legislation.
Here's what I'm going to tell you.
And
been through this multiple
senators
times
and people who actually make the law. He doesn't come up with the law. He has to enforce
the
it.
Presiding judge, though, can issue guidance for their own building, right? And that's what they've done. So that's why I was just making sure they gave you.
Yeah, they can, but they can't just issue any rules that go against our rights.
So what you can do is you can go and file a lawsuit against this, and you can see if it can get overturned.
Why would you want me to do that?
Well, that's how you defend your rights.
That takes the citizens of Chandler's money, bro. Do you think people want? Do you think I want the Chandler
court, and the presiding court has a right to make rules?
But do you think I want the citizens' money? Is that no? There's other ways. You took an oath to protect this. You should go in there and tell them no. They have the right to be here. I shouldn't have to take anybody's money.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
For what?
Do you have an ID on you?
For what?
Would you like me to write a report about this?
You can, but why would you need my ID for?
Well, that's something I do standard in a report.
I'd rather not.
Okay. So
but you guys
want me just as a faceless, nameless person to go in.
You're supposed to protect that. You're supposed to protect everybody's
so who
rights.
Are you?
I'm Enrique. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
But you have to protect our rights, brother. You can't just go.
Rights.
No, you're protecting. You're protecting rules.
You can't be there. You just cannot record within the facility.
You're
That's
protecting
the rule of the judge.
You're not a rule enforcer. You're a law enforcer. And if I'm not breaking the law,
so if you feel that
no one can kick me out of there.
Made against your rights, you can go and you can contest it at a different court.
Judges are freaking putting these rules. Who am I going to go with? Fight this with another judge? Another judge that may not want to be people filming in their public building too.
Well,
we count on you. We count on you.
Enrique, that's your recourse.
But we count on you as our local law enforcer.
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. You cannot stay here and record against the presiding court's rules.
And if I do, what's going to happen?
Arrested for that.
You're going to arrest somebody for taking pictures. Is that what it is?
I'm not going to sit and debate.
You signed up. We are debating it. We are.
Do you understand the rules?
I absolutely understand my rights, and they're being trampled on over here in Chandler, and you're supposed to protect them, sir. You didn't get hired to enforce this junk.
I'm not going to go round and round in circles with you. You have the judge's order.
We shouldn't. You should
I tried to explain it to you. You disagree. That's fine. I don't care if you disagree with me.
You should care. Okay. Because I'm talking about our freedoms.
This isn't a personal issue between me and you.
It isn't. It's nothing but business. You're supposed to protect our rights, period.
And that's what I'm doing.
You're not. You're trampling on them. You're telling me I can't exercise my very First Amendment.
We can agree to disagree, okay? So here's what I am telling you. You've been given the order by the judge, okay? And now you understand that. So if you continue to enter the building with the intent to record, or you record in the building, you can be arrested for it.
What do you think about that?
Do you understand it?
I think that...
So there is, I've explained to you.
Those are tyrants.
Recourses, right? Do you understand your other civil recourses? You can go to court, you can go and challenge the court order. Do you understand those things?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so
we do, but you as our local police, we're counting on you, man.
I'm telling you, you have the right.
Why are you here for then if you can't just protect our rights? You're not there here to just catch criminals.
I'm not here to debate with you either.
You are.
What I'm explaining to you is that's the court order. That's what we're going to enforce, right? Because that's what we do. Now, you can choose at this point to do one of two things. You can choose to go and do a different recourse if what you feel is a violation of your rights, or you can choose not to, right? And then you can be arrested for violating the court order. So it's your choice at this point to do what you want. No one's taking your right to do that away.
All right, I'm just gonna go to jail today, man. I'm kidding. I'm not going to jail. But you know what? But you're supposed to protect our rights.
Reasonable conversation, right?
You're supposed to protect our rights.
Okay, but
there's no reason for me to stand here and say f the police or anything like that, because I support the police. But
you, a reasonable conversation. You're saying I'm not going to make the decision to go to jail over something silly, right?
It's not silly. I could go to. I've gone to.
Over your rights.
This is actually very serious, and I've actually made the decision 7 times to go to jail for this.
I don't disagree with you that it's a serious issue, but it is also something that you have other reasonable recourses for. So there's no reason that you couldn't go through and exhaust those.
What about your oath, the one that you took you took?
Right.
So you're not fighting for it.
Okay, but just because you have a blanket view of the constitutional right.
No, it's a very simple thing.
It's not within the rights of the court.
It's the very first.
Their own judge because it's just like the library. Okay, the library is a public place. It's where people can go and read books. They can go and study. They can use a lot of resources like the internet. Okay, but it also doesn't give you a right to go in there and scream and yell and disrupt them. There's a certain set of rules.
Even though we have the right to protest and say whatever you want, but yeah.
Right, but you also can't block the roadway without a permit during a protest.
Well, no one's doing that.
Time and manner restrictions on protest. Okay?
Correct, but we're just talking about a camera. No, we're just talking about a camera.
Time and manner.
I'm not stopping any business. I'm not stopping the road.
Enrique,
I'm not doing anything wrong.
Arguing over.
You're cops-plaining, and I really don't appreciate that. Because you're supposed to. You're not, and I appreciate that too. But you're supposed to.
As to why we enforce those laws.
You're not enforcing the law. You're enforcing a rule.
Right, it's set by the court who is in.
But you're not a rule enforcer.
In charge of this court.
You're not understanding. You're a law enforcer.
It's a court order.
Correct. And it's a court order.
Of a court order.
What about, sir? If you really want to think about it like that, yes. But the main violation right here is to our the main violation is to our rights. The judge just trampled on the First Amendment, and you guys are backing it up.
You know what a judge does when you trample the First Amendment? You go and sue. And then you have another presiding judge.
Here you go again with suing. I don't want people's money, bro. I work and I make my own money. I don't need the citizens.
It's not about money.
Yes, if I sue the city of Chandler, who's paying?
Okay, but it's not about the money.
The citizen. Yes, it is.
Lawsuits don't always.
We don't have. You guys don't have unlimited funds. You should be taking. You shouldn't even be handling this situation right now. Right. This is. You should be looking for criminals.
What I'm going to do, because I do have another matter I need to attend to. That's why I was at the court. So you can choose to do what you want. I'm going to go in and do what I'm supposed to be doing, because I have a subpoena I got to be a part of.
All right.
And you can choose to do what you need to do.
Go ahead.
You can always talk.
Go ahead. Just know that the Constitution is the most important thing. You took an oath to protect that, and you're shitting on it.
Okay.
You're shitting on it.
Well, I'm not, but you have a good rest of your day, okay?
You too. Make sure you go read the Constitution. I'm going to be filming through the window. They don't want to be filmed, but they got a whole window right here. They're such idiots. Look, now they're being filmed right here. This video shows a clear overreach of authority. These cops and security guards are trying to stop journalists from filming in a public space by citing vague court rules. Let's get one thing straight. Filming in a public area is a First Amendment right, no matter what a judge or officer says. If you're not breaking any laws, they have no grounds to detain or threaten you. Don't be fooled by so-called court orders. A judge cannot simply override the Constitution. If you're ever told to stop recording, ask, what law am I breaking? Most of the time, they can't answer because they know you're within your rights. Remember, cops and security are there to enforce laws, not arbitrary rules that infringe on your freedoms. Stand your ground. Don't let them push you around or intimidate you into silence. If they threaten to arrest you, know your rights and make sure it's all on camera. You are not obligated to comply with orders that violate your constitutional rights. Keep filming, keep questioning, and continue educating these officers about the law. Let's continue.
There's the snitches. Can't hear you, ma'am. You gotta get a little closer.
What's going on?
We got these nice cameras for Christmas. We figured we'd go out there and start recording. I need your name and badge number.
Why is that?
I can't hear you.
I said, why is that?
Ain't you supposed to tell a citizen when they ask for it? Ain't that your policy? It's not in your policy.
Okay.
So are you afraid to give it to me?
No, I don't care about doing that. But I mean, that's just one of the first things you said to me. I don't care about giving you it.
Okay.
But no, I was just gonna let you know.
So can I get your name?
I will give it to you.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know why we were here first. Okay. So,
Why you were here?
Yeah, we were called out here.
It's really suspicious that you're here.
Yeah. I don't know why y'all here. Why are y'all here?
Because we're not doing anything wrong.
No,
it looks suspicious for you to show up like this.
We were called here, so that's why I was trying to explain.
Well, of course you was.
Why we were here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very simple and easy
But ma'am, do you think we're that stupid where we don't know why you here? Really?
I was going to say what I had to say.
No. Do you think we're that? I mean, do I look like I'm uneducated because I'm out here with a camera?
I never said that.
What?
I never said that.
Okay, then we should know why you're here, right? Okay. And your glasses keep fogging up. That's bothering you, ain't it? That's crazy. Anyway, can I get your name and badge number? 646? 20646. Yeah, if you got a card, that'd be great too.
I support them 100%.
Yeah, I support good police, not bad police. What did you just say?
Don't go on their
property.
Well, have we been on their property?
Not sure.
Okay, so shouldn't you find out that? Did you talk to these guys?
I'm just advising you.
Yeah, well, I already know. I already know not to trespass.
I don't know your number.
You know what I'm saying? So, do I look like I don't know what I'm doing? I'll ask you the same question I asked her.
I don't offer my opinion, sir.
You don't have one?
I don't offer my opinion.
Oh, you don't offer it? Well, I asked it, so it's really not. Anyway. Have us trespass from what property?
Their property.
How are we going to be trespassed? We ain't even been on their property.
You can be trespassed if you're not on their property.
Doubt it.
Correct.
Doubt it. You can verbally trespass me all day long. I don't care about that.
Correct. That's what it'll be. We're not accusing you of having trespassed on their property. We're just going to take care of if you go on their property.
Well, why would we want to go on their property, though? Really?
Sure. I don't know.
If I hadn't been on it already, what makes you think I would want to go on it after y'all leave?
Get that taken care of while we're out here.
So you're gonna solicit a trespass? Is that what you're doing?
That's illegal.
You're gonna solicit a trespass? That is soliciting a trespass. You get that, right? Do we look uneducated?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you let me speak?
No, because you're full of. That's why, because you can't solicit a trespass. Well, you can talk to him all day long. I don't give a. Well, where I get pissed off and where I don't want to hear nothing y'all got to say is when you try to do stupid.
Okay.
Like solicit a trespass. Really? And you feel good about that?
I do. Yes,
you're going to sleep well tonight, right? That's because you don't give a. That's why. You don't care. You don't care about the citizen, because if you did, you'd be like, well, I'm sure you hadn't been on their property, but we're going to talk to these people and let them know that you got a legal right to stand out here on public property all day long.
Well, I'm not even sure how much of this.
Then you should have investigated. You should have done some research. We already know where the property lines are at.
Preliminary research.
We already know where the property lines are at.
And you can get copies of this.
I don't need a copy taken, sir.
Yeah, I know, because he don't care.
What I'm here for.
Your job is to solicit trespass illegally.
My job is to come out and enforce the law.
Your job is to force the law, exactly. We hadn't broken any law, so how are you going to put a trespass on us then? Huh? Think about that. Think about that. And shouldn't that officer right there, was that your vehicle in the back or hers? Was that yours or hers?
His.
You should have the lights on.
That's right. They're trying to solicit trespass. That's what they're trying to do. I want somebody from Amazon to come down here so I can tell them what to do.
They might come down and talk to you, but we don't need to hang around.
So you're not soliciting the trespass after all?
If they don't want to come down and talk to you guys, then there's nothing we can do.
Right. There you go.
Y'all have a good rest of your day. We'll see you before long.
Yeah.
So let's talk about what a trespass is. A trespass is when someone enters or remains on someone else's property without permission. In order for a trespass to be illegal, the person who is trespassing must have been told to leave, and they must have refused to do so. So now let's talk about what happens when a police officer asks a business to trespass someone. When a police officer does this, they are essentially asking the business to give them permission to arrest someone who has not broken any laws. And this is a clear violation of the citizen's Fourth Amendment right to be free from unreasonable search and seizures. But why do officers do this, you may ask? Well, sometimes they do it because they're lazy or they don't want to do the work investigating whether or not someone actually has committed a crime. Other times they do it because they're trying to harass or intimidate you. Whatever the reason is, it's important to remember police officers cannot solicit trespasses. So if you're working in the business and you're ever asked to trespass someone by a police officer, just politely decline. You have the right to refuse and you should not be afraid to do so. So big shout out to NC Tyrant Hunter for always standing up for his rights and putting these tyrants in their place. That's gonna do it for this video. Much love to these awesome creators. Make sure you use the links in the description to check out their channels and check out their most recent videos. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, make sure you do so you won't miss the next episode. If you made it this far, thank you so much. You're the real CT3 fam. And without you, there's no CT3. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And until next time, peace.